Hi, I'm Carlos.
And
Who are you?
hi, I'm Milay.
And I'm Tabitha. And we
are
are
the
the Live
Free
Free Adventurers. We currently live in this beautiful, almost 1,500 square foot house. And we are in the process of selling almost everything we own in the house so we can move into our van and live out our dream. Okay guys, bear with us as this is our first video.
Yes.
And help support us by leaving your tips or comments, and please be courteous and nice.
Yes, please. We're gonna talk about right now why we decide to live in a van.
Our decision and the process that we went through. We currently, well, before we were renting from my parents and just got tired of living under them essentially. Even though we weren't in the same house as them, it still felt like we were living under them, and we really wanted to get out of that. And we live in a small town, so there wasn't too many options, whereas, you know, our jobs were here, so we didn't want to move outside of the town. And so we looked around at houses and we found this house and fell in love with it. And it was at a really good price.
And well, we bought it, we fixed it. There was a different color in the house, and we do repairs, you know, like in any other house. And I mean, we was just not in when we get into it. Yeah, we enjoyed a few months, and then later on, my wife decided to quit her job to pursue her dream of baking from the house.
I was going under a lot of stress at the job and just decided, well, why don't I just, you know, leave that job and pursue what I love, which is baking and cake decorating. So close to Thanksgiving of last year, I quit my job, and there was a lot of ups and downs. My mom helped me through it, and we were going to rent a building here in our town and make a little cafe. Well, that fell through, so just at the last minute, she said it's not going to work, and there goes that dream. So then I had to rebuild my business again, because we had taken out maybe like a month to clean that place because it seriously needed it. So then I didn't keep up on my website. So then after that fell through, I had to rebuild my business basically, which has been going good. You know, there's still weeks that I don't get anything. So then I decided to get into paparazzi jewelry, just as another extra income.
And for me, I'm a mechanic. I work in a small shop over here in Beresford, South Dakota, and it goes good. I have a good boss. I make some decent money, but we're not living the dream. We're not. I mean, we have everything, but we don't have nothing, you know, because we're not enjoying life.
We are basically living just to pay our bills.
Yeah, day by day, paying bills. I mean, we're not able to really go out. Yeah, well, the most places that we go is with family, but we're not able to do our own stuff. You know, we want to travel and see our own stuff, not with family, you know. Family is nice, yeah, we love family, but it's a point that you want to get out of them and do your own thing. And we really desire going in a van. We get so excited when we buy our first van. It was Chrysler Town and Country, but it was really small for three people. I mean, we make it work, but it was really small. Then we decided to buy a pop-up camper, and that was ideal for us either. Then we buy a regular camper, an old camper,
A 16-foot.
16 foot. We fix it. We enjoy it outside the house because we really never take him out.
We're not
to
very
camp.
good at hauling things,
Yeah.
and it wasn't ideal for us.
Ideal for us, and we sold it too. And we try a tent. No, not a tent. So then we start seeing videos about van life, and we say, you know what? I think that's gonna be the deal for us. So we buy a bigger van, and a Chevy Safari, I think, Savannah, a Chevy Savannah conversion van, but they don't have what's having the high top. So
We did enjoy that van.
Yeah.
We took it out,
we took
and
it out.
that's when we really started getting into this idea of van life. But we knew that if we were going to travel full time, we wanted an extended van and a high roof.
Yes. So because it's gonna be our home, so we need to have something comfortable to be able to enjoy it. So we decided to buy this van that we're gonna show you right now.
We traveled all the way to Rolla, Missouri, which is 9 hours one way from us. And we just fell in love with it and knew that.
We saw it in Facebook. That's where we find this van. And around here we was months trying to find a van, a higher top van, and they're so hard and they was so far away. And this one was the closest one that we can find.
With low miles.
With low miles. The price of the van was a little bit spendy, but we tried to, with the money from the other van and some from the credit card, and those guys was so nice, and that dealer, they give us a chance to do little payments for the rest. The amount,
without any interest.
without any interest. So that's surprising for a dealer. I mean, really surprising. So thank you to those persons that help you in the dealership in Rolla, Missouri. The name of the dealership is
Taylor Chrysler
Taylor Chrysler
in Rolla, Missouri.
in Rolla, Missouri. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for helping us to make our dream come true.
And let's introduce you to our van.
Yes.
To our van. So this used to be a handicap van. They bought it and converted it into a handicap van. So there was seats over here, and then single seats over here. And then there was another couple seats up here. So we ended up taking out all of these seats, minus this one. And this seat we actually had to basically just take a grinder and grind out because there was something underneath that we couldn't get into. So we took all this out, and this van didn't have a passenger seat. So we went to the Nordstrom, a junkyard, and we found this seat brand new for 30 bucks. So we got this seat and put it in, and we are going to be making this into our little home. So here's going to be our son's bed, and in the back we will have our bed where the adults sleep, and hopefully have a curtain right here so we can have some privacy away from our son. So right here we're going to have our kitchen, a little kitchen right here. We're gonna build our own sink and have a camping stove. Follow us on our channel, The Live Free Adventurers. Hit the subscribe button below and then hit the notifications button so you'll be notified when our new videos hit. And follow us in this journey of converting this into our home. Thank you, and subscribe down below.